do a live of all the zodiac signs. Let's see. Let's start with Aries. Let's see. I've been channeling everybody's energies, especially Aries, because Aries is so similar to Leo. I'm a Leo sun. So let's get our first energy card for like what the vibes is with Leo right now. By the way, I thought this would be like cooler by wearing this see-through mesh tank, but it's so hot and polyester that it's like wearing wool in the summer. It's terrible. Swatting like a whore in church. Forgive me, Lord. Forgive me, Lord. Let's see. It's Sunday, October 20-something. And we're just wondering what to do with the pumpkin patch. I heard Scorpio. I don't know if Aries, you're messing with the Scorpio. Maybe it's just because of the it's the time of the season when the blooms high. But yeah, so what does Aries need to know? What's some information I can give to them that's actually worthwhile? There you go. Ace of Wands. So you have a new idea that you've been trying to cultivate. Like basically, good mod is your treatment. Hi. Hi, bots. Basically, like a new job, or vocation, or a livelihood, or a hobby, a project. You know what I mean? Like, I think of like Clueless, where she's like, Cher loves nothing more than a makeover. It gives her a thrill in a world full of chaos or whatever. And then it's also followed by the Three of Cups. So, Three of Cups, I don't know if you guys are versed in tarot, but Three of Cups is usually lots of libations. And 1, 2, 3, na na, you and me, basically, it's about letting your hair down and doing that, you know, having your freak off and having as much baby oil as needed and not feeling, you know, ostracized because you want to get, you know, freak nasty with that baby oil. So what kind of energies are they going to be running into? Or who is that Scorpio coming? We have Cups here. I don't want to project. Ten of Swords, Page of Cups. So we've been burned by a Scorpio, a Cancer, or a Pisces. Aries. We're on Aries right now. And it felt like a bunch of dildos through the ass, through the mouth, through the eyes, through everything. Like they snatched you bald. They snatched you completely bald. Took your whole wig, your whole set, everything. And they took it all like, ha ha ha, like a novella TV star. And they're like, I did it with brava too. Let me get my romance angels cards real quick. So, in regarding to romance, what is this water sign? What is their true intentions? Engagement, romantic feelings. It is safe for you to love all the corny things, all the things that are just so stereotypical. You know, you've heard them. Like, I'm kind of gagged right now. Like, you know, save it, save it. But wouldn't you like to feel like this bitch right here? Like, she's like, yes, papi chulo, yes, yes. Get it from the back. You like it like that? You like it real slow? Whoa, whoa, You know what I mean? Like, yes, bitch. You want to fall in love again. You know what I mean? You want to have the stars in your eyes. You want to ignite the fire. You know, the eye of the tiger. And you want courtship, and you want tradition, and you want solidarity, and you want this time around for everything to be put on Front Street so that nothing gets swept under the rug, and then people don't like peruse away with your man or your cash or your reputation. So this time you're doing it right. It's like the first Wife's Club. So that's Aries. Okay, now moving to Taurus. We'll switch up the decks here. I'm gonna do, I got this one off of Temu, so I don't even know what it's called. But it's got a lot of cool pictures. It's got like actual pictures, like photographs instead of illustrations. You could probably care less, but we'll get that going, Taurus. So, do we have work in the morning, guys? Let's see. Oh shit! I have to let my cat in. Taurus. Page of Cups. So a message of a heartfelt message, but can you get more specific, buddy? Can you get more specific than that, okay, buddy? Oh shit. Knight of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. So basically, hold on. Come on. Come on. What the fuck? Come on. There is a cat right there. I'm not crazy. Go. Block that thing. Go. Go. Sorry about that. Okay, so Eight of Swords and Knight of Pentacles. Long time coming. Damsel in distress, awaiting in the Rapunzel, waiting with her weave in the wings, in her ivory tower, waiting to have those bondage shackles taken off of her, because Master went away for too long. Kind of like that movie, Spun. And so you want a guy with a white Stetson on a brawny horse to come in and just be like, bam, bam, and knock that shit out, you know, traditional style, you know what I mean? Like Republican style, like all your Republic hairs would be curled. So you just need to get laid, Taurus. And so moving on to Gemini. Actually, no, I didn't do a love one for you. We'll do one real quick for Taurus. Because I know you guys are just clamoring to know what to do in love. I hate it when they do the love ones. It's so corny, and that's why I'm doing it, because I'm a masochist, and I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Taurus, what do you need to know in love? These shuffle like shit. Give me one for Taurus. Give me two. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. So, if you have a lightweight about you, like that some might see as like not serious or too jokey, it will be during this time in the next couple weeks, and these are timeless. So whenever you see this is whenever you're supposed to get the message. Embrace that playful side, that inner child side, that making light of situations, because right now things could be so much easier if they were made light of in a respectful way, you know. And children, your love life is being affected by children. So I don't know if you got some baby mama drama, some baby sister cousin Tracy, some family ties, something like that. Oh no, that's it's a single mom, single dad, single person that has obligations to a child or somebody that they look after. It could be an older relative or a parent, but love life is not the easiest right now. So dive head first into the things that light you up and make you feel like you're young again, like we're back in 2003, kind of like. All right, moving on to Gemini. Sorry, I'm a hot mess. Let's just let that be known. So we'll establish this now so that we don't have any like mix-ups. Hold on, fucking cat. God, what do you want? Get in here, cabrón. Okay. Fur out of there. This is hair all up in my shit all the time. Alright, Gemini. What does Gemini need to know? The Emperor, the Five of Wands, and the Chariot. So, basically, shut up. You got a whiny ass cat in your life, maybe. I don't know, but the Emperor, it kind of looks like a very Putinish. Can you shut the fuck up, please? Can you shut the kind fuck up? I'm gonna feed your ass. Got me twisted. Tradition. I'm thinking about the Hierophant too. Even though it is the Emperor, he doles out he's the boss, but he also it comes at a loss because he's a hall monitor, if you will. And the Five of Wands is conflict. It's a scrimmage because things are about to go down. Maybe you're at the club, it's going down, you know, all that shit. Oh, damn. Oh, shit. Oh man, okay, Pokemon trainer. Thank you. You're my biggest fan. I I I I just realized what you're saying right now. Oh, that's sweet. I'm not the only miserable bitch in town, am I? We need to talk. We need to talk, darling. Those anger feelings are not for me. They're for you, darling. Let's delve into them. But getting back to Gemini's reading, we'll get to yours in just a minute, okay, darling? Five of Wands. So game plan. Um, Escape route. The Chariot. So the Emperor has a game plan, and he's always got an escape route, and he's got a fleet of caravan to get him to and fro where he needs to go. So make sure you have your I's dotted and your T's crossed. Is that what that is? That you get your ducks in a row, especially around this time right now, Gemini, because you're gonna need it. Because you're gonna need stuff that's like on file, that's like written addendums and affidavits, things like that. So make sure you get all that stuff and get it sent in at the correct time. What? You want to go inside? Hold on. Go. All right. Moving on to Cancer. Let's see. And Pokemon trainer. Gosh, what did I do to you? I apologize if I was rude to you, or if you're just standing in for justice by getting those frauds out of the way like me. I love my favorite fraud people. That's why I watch them all day long. Bring it, bitch. All right, let's get actually sound. Cancer. What does Cancer need to know right now that they're not seeing, or that they could look to guidance? King of Swords. So somebody that's an air sign, or the automatic thing that I think of is like an uncle, and then I got that song "Everybody Was Kung Fu Fighting." I don't know if that has any significance to you. Take it as it is. And why are we in that disco sort of? What is that alluding to? Why do we need to know that? What's going on with Uncle Disco? Matriarch, Empress, the Moon card, and the Chariot. So it's definitely that's definitely you, because the Chariot is Cancer, Moon is Cancer, the Empress is, I think it's a derivative of Taurus or some shit like that. I don't know. Basically, I think it's a brother and a sister. Like, for those that this is resonating with, it's like a brother and a sister. Like, it's gonna be at like an event or Christmas or Thanksgiving, to where they're actually gonna be like face to face, and they're gonna be like, okay, gloves are off. Let's bring everything to light that was eluded by the moonlight, and let's set it free by putting it all out there on the table, like literally, if it's Thanksgiving especially. But yeah, do you see how she's like, come on, motherfucker, and he's like, yeah, bitch, you ain't gonna do shit, Um, and what about love? Other than fighting, is there anything that Cancer needs to know about love? Okay. Playfulness. To recapture the romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to shine. And soulmates. Yes, this is your soulmate. So, unless you live in Kentucky or fucking the Appalachians, I might have gotten that one wrong. So, instead of it being. Oh, the magician. Instead of it being a brother and a sister or relatives, I'm thinking it's kind of like Sweet Home Alabama, where they come home, a homecoming, and they see like the person who never left the small town or whatever, and it's almost like a Disney movie. It makes me sick. But yeah, hopefully, Cancer, you'll get your happy ending. By the way, some famous Cancers. Selena Gomez, Ariana Grande, I knew a couple other ones, but I can't think of them right now. All right, getting on to Leo, my sign, the best sign. What do we need to know that we don't already know? Because we know everything pretty much, so. What else can we know just for fun? Just to, let's see. Jake, I love you too. Just ask me out on a date already. Hi. Oh, yeah, you're gonna get the best. Are you a Leo? Damn. I've never felt so condemned by somebody I didn't know. I'm flattered that you would feel so strongly about me. I mean, I don't even feel that strongly about me. You're waking me up. But anyways, let's get to Leo. Okay, are you a Leo too, Pokemon trainer? You said no? Okay. Let's get into it. There's that Empress again. And why is she there? She's the mother. She's like Britney Spears. She's mother made in chrome. Mother. Prince of Wands. So basically the Page of Wands. So I'm not getting anything right now, but it looks like a niece and an aunt. But let's get into it if we're good. If I want to be honest, if I'm gonna be honest about it. Tradition, Hierophant. Temperance. Sagittarius, Five of Pentacles. Leo, stop shaming yourself. Stop being embarrassed of who you are and what you do and what you bring to the table, because there's always going to be somebody with an opinion, and opinions are like what? Like assholes. Everybody has one. Everybody's going to say it. You know what I mean? And think of Newton's law. Anything that could go wrong will go wrong. So imagine it is going wrong, and then just, you know what I mean? Like, don't worry about making it perfect, which is exactly, I can say right now, this is driving me crazy that I'm not, like, going live. It's not as crazy as it used to be. I mean, it's not as scary, but still, I mean, you're being put to this, like a skewer, you know what I mean? Everything that you do, all your mannerisms, the words that you say, how you respond to the text, it's a lot to do. And I just got to give it up to the people who do this with ease, and hopefully one day I will. So Leo, that's your message, is to take it easy on yourself and just step outside yourself and focus more on the other person and who you're talking about and who you're trying to help, and then your nerves will go away, you know. Okay, going next to Virgo. Thank you. I meant it to be that way. Okay. How's everybody doing tonight? I'm getting a read off of everybody's vibes. Which, by the way, I wanted to talk about the K-Fed thing, Brittany and K-Fed. Does anybody have anything to say about that? Like, I just think it's ridiculous that he stopped getting his alimony checks because the kids turned 18, and now he wants to come out with a book and shit, you know. And so Brittany's like, can you just leave me alone? Can I be a crazy bitch on my own? And, like, you know what I mean? And he's over here trying to get more, you know, cash more checks. I like it because they call him out too on, like, whenever he's getting interviewed. They're like, well, aren't you just kind of stealing more of her money and never really wanted to help her, and you're just putting her on blast, so that's all you're doing, right? And he's like, well, yep, pretty much. All right, getting to Virgo. Beyonce. Oh, fuck my back. We're gonna switch over to this set. So smooth. So freaking smooth, right? Queen of Pentacles. There you are. Virgo. And if that's not Beyonce, I don't know what is. You won't take my soul. You won't take my soul. I love Beyonce. And regardless if she's in the Illuminati or not, she's fucking fierce. Okay, so why do we need to know? What do we need to know about the Queen of Pentacles? The Star card in reverse. This almost looks like this the Christmas decorations I just pulled out today out of the attic. Tell me why we're already decorating for Christmas. It's It's like a backwards Mexican thing. I don't know. But in reverse, that means we're lacking inspiration. A livelihood is not where it's supposed to be. Like, you know, our we could we're due for a refresher course, or like a jolt or something like that, you know. And who might that be, or what might that be, to help us out with that? Seven of Pentacles. I hate it. I hate this card. It reminds me of Bitcoins, stocks and bonds, stuff that moves really slow. Let's see. Let's get one of these ones from the Keeper deck to specificize. What's going on with money and direction? Okay, it says pathway. I'm like, can you be a little bit more specific than that? Number 35, if you're a numerologist. Numerology. Pathway gift. So I'm thinking this is an inheritance, or maybe a reward for taking care of an elderly person, or doing a good deed, or something that is unexpected, where it'll jump you to the head of the line, like that. Just don't be surprised if that comes up. You know what I mean? Don't bank on it. Do what you do best, Virgo, and make sure that you get your ducks in a row. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing right there. All right, Libra. I saw a pair of scales at the thrift store, and I almost got them so I could put the thing around my eyes, like the you know, for Libra. That I share with you. Libra, what do you need to know? Or what's Libra's mood like? What's their what are their vibes? What are the cool jams? The cards, the difference in the meanings between each deck is so different. Like the Empress looks completely different. She looks like a Medea or something like that. And in this one, she looks like a carefree white girl in college or something. And then you got your pumpkin spice lattes, shit like that. Anyway, The ending of a cycle. I don't know if you're the last one to, like, the last boy or the only boy. You might be gay, like me, and not have kids, or you're a little lesbian or a little whatever you are, little misfit, little black sheep, Libra, little free spirit, little devil's advocate, little devil. This is for you, and it's saying, get out your purple crayon and just like, or whatever, you know, that it's still your show, you know what I mean? You can let them think that it's theirs, but then you Kim Kardashian and shit. And finagle car salesman your way to the top. Because at the end of the day, when you're catching them checks, that's all that matters. Let's get a little bit more specific, and then we'll head to Scorpio. God, this is taking longer than I thought it was gonna be. Okay. I'm lazy as fuck. More specifically for Libra, with your the cycle ending, their menstruation cycle. Coffin. I'm hearing it ends with us. Stupid Blake Lively thing. But yeah, we got coffin and the Wheel of Fortune. So somebody's death, an elderly person or somebody at your company or something, to where the person has the power, or the person who's in control is now not the matriarch or the patriarch. It sets into motion the new era, you know what I mean, of whatever it's gonna be. So if that's you, or if you know who that is, I would be on the right side of things, obviously, and know exactly who's your North Star, or who's gonna be beneficial to be around and be associated with, and not just try to be there for somebody because we want to think the best of people, or because we want to look good. You know, just, it's time to strategize and be specific and not so indecisive with Libra. Excuse me. All right, we're gonna do Scorpio next. It is the gay channel. Yeah. Oh, I love that. Oh, okay. Well, then let's see your body. I love this. This is so nice. I thought I would shy away from it, but it's actually just what I need. I love people obsessing over me. Number 1, number 2, and number 3. That's all I'm reading. I'm not even reading your fucking comments, bitches. I mean, I'm talking about number 1, 2, and 3. All right. Get into Scorpio now. Let's get back to business here. Your mom's a gay channel, by the way. Your mom. Oh, my fucking neck. Ay, Dios mío. Nine of Wands. This is Sparta. Defensive. Protective over a certain style of living, or like a lifestyle, or a person, or a family member, or a spouse. Ace of Wands. Okay. So this is kind of funny. So this Spartan guy is like, he's right here and he's like, this is Sparta, what a fight, and blah blah blah, and go inside the lion's den or whatever. And then these two old white guys are like, you know what, buddy? Why don't you take a chill pill, take a Klonopin or a gabapentin, and let's go golfing on the range. He wouldn't even. It'd be like Encino Man. He wouldn't even know what to do. You know what I mean? Step outside your box. Do something different. You know what I mean? People do suck for the most part, but let them surprise you. They might surprise you every now and again. I mean, or you could just be basic and, you know, be number 1, 2, and 3, and get me those likes and those eyes on everything, even if it's talking shit, because any press is good press. Remember that. And you know what I'm talking about, Scorpio. Okay. Moving on to Sagi. We are almost done. Okay, let's see. Sag. What is it? Sag, Cap. Aquarius, Pisces? Aquarius, Pisces, yeah. Okay, Sag. So, somebody once told me that fire signs are like this. So, Aries is a spark. Sag is the fireworks, and Leo is the all-night bonfire. So we are more subdued, but we'll be there all night, and we're kind of calm and cool, like calm and cool and collected, or we'd like to think so. But for Sagittarius, that's Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, Miley Cyrus, Nicki Minaj, Taylor Swift, like, you know, all the divas and everything. So that's the kind of archetype for that, which I love, because that's a good group of bitches right there, you know? So what do they need to know? What does Sag need to know? Four of Cups. So you're feeling a little uninspired, a little lackadaisical. You're looking to wrap all this shit up in a bow and be done with it. This last 7-year cycle. You're ready to be completely done with the ex, or completely done with a job, a family member, move away, get roots started, your foundations, because you're tired of being in this limbo part where you're just kind of like, you know, you got too much vigor, too much energy and light to have it wasted on being put in a jar, like a firefly in a jar. You were born to illuminate and like plasma, fireworks, you know, explode on the screen. My neck hurts. Oh, I need that numbing stick. Forgive me. All right. And how are they going to get about, or what's going to aid them in this completion of a long 7-8 year cycle? Or what's a sign? Three of Cups. And it's perfect. It's a pumpkin spice latte, just in time for the season. So if you're a white girl and you like to go to Starbucks, just go to church, and that's where it's at. No, I'm thinking of Cheers. Like sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name, and you're always staying. Something hometowny, something familiar, something comforting. Like comfort food, comfort people, old songs, memories, camping. And as much as you see it as this, like, kind of like how we're having some differences or difference of perspective between me and 123, I'm thinking that we're all cheersing each other with pumpkin spice lattes, but they're like scrimmaging, trying to go, okay, how can I do this or how can I do that or blah blah blah. And I get it. NPCs did a job too, so I'll be happy to employ them anytime, year round. And yes, this is fabulous, baby. It eels. It eels. Actually, I don't put anybody on a pedestal. Certainly not myself. But I'll do anything to get attention, so. Sag, anything else you need to know specifically? Lovers. Adjudication, vindication, piggybacking on whatever really, Four Cups, the World card. So something, it could be a divorce or a case, like a civil case. I don't think it's a lawful case or it's a civil dispute, like Judge Judy type shit, to vindicate why you're feeling so morose or, not yourself. Because you were this one, but now you're feeling like this. And since the Lovers was supposed to be like in stone, etched in stone right here, and, be that way, and it's not, you might as well take your freaking car, your house, your whatever, your belongings, and, get your toys and move it on to the next one. On to the next one, on to the next one. Okay. Now, on to the next one, we are going to Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn moon. My dad's a Capricorn. He's an asshole. They're very heartless. And that's my moon sign. So that troubles me that I have such a robotic moon sign. Okay. What does Cap need to know? Excuse me. Pardon. I'm gonna be the main event, like no king was before. You hear that fly? It's so fucking loud. Hermit. So you're keeping your head down, going to work, coming back home, not answering text messages, trying to steer clear of all them queers. And if you're in Texas, there ain't nothing but two things, stairs and queers, and I'm a huge queer bite, as you can tell. Um, that fucking 501s. It keeps coming out. That scrimmage get like the football. That reminds me of my dad too. He's a diehard Raiders fan. I spent $50,000 on a pool to go and see them when they were back in Oakland. I think they're in Vegas now. But yeah, that's as much as I know about football because he made us watch it and we watch it so I could eat pizza. But yeah, so um, getting our ducks in a row again. That seems to be a theme. But more specifically, serious? The world again? So, if you see a little white girl by a river, she's like rolling on the river. The world, and then we have the fool. So, we have the hermit. So he's like, hey, my name is Shri Gupta, and I'm going to go fuck your brother. Go fuck a goat, okay? And then we have the Five of Wands, which is blue 42, you know, and all that straight shit. Getting the game plan together, and then having the glory with the world card going, bitches, I did it. Mic drop. That's what I see the world card is. It's mic drop. It's coming full circle. It's going back to your roots, but completing everything which you never thought you would be able to, meaning you get everything you wanted and then some, you know. I'm thinking the Beyonce song, I Was Here. I was here, I lived, I loved, I was here. That's the specific song I think you should listen to right now, Cap, because sometimes we need to infuse our brains with a little emotion, and I think that song is really complementary to our prideful ways of being a Capricorn and our passion. And passion is love with a Capricorn, and power is love, because that means you care. But that means also being the fool and being the lone wolf and being that person who's not afraid. I'm not afraid to take a stand, everybody. Mm-hmm. I have all these songs in my head, amongst other things. Any last words for Capricorn? High honor. And what is the high honor for? Are we in the military? Either we're a highly decorated CEO or a military or something like that. I hate this card. I have no idea what it means. It's the pathway card because it's the Kipper deck, so it's like an Oracle deck. Number 35. I lost the book to it, so I know more or less what the cards mean. But the pathway one is kind of just, it's so general. Can you be more specific than that? Ooh, that is, okay. Criminal justice reform. That's the way I'm seeing it. Courthouse. This is for Capricorn. Courthouse. Despair. That's a prisoner. That's a lawyer or the advocate. high honor. It's winning that case. You know what I mean? Doing stuff pro bono for whoever might need, or getting something pro bono. Aaron Brockoviching that shit. You know what I mean? Like taking the route less traveled and, you know, doing the thing that people said was impossible. You know, and shoving it down their fucking throats and telling them to eat fucking shit. Mic drop. All right. Oh, we're almost done. Aquarius. Wait. Aquarius, yes. Okay. Aquarius and Pisces, then we're all done. I've never done a fucking. No, I've done one all strung together like this, but I hate it because. Oh, it's a lot. It's a fucking lot. Oh, one second. I'm gonna be the baby. Oh, gosh. All right. I'm gonna switch back to the disco one. Turn to this guy. All right. Yes, this is a gay channel. What are we in, 2005? Is this a gay channel? Oh my god, that reminds me. My cousin used to call me a Gaylord when I was a kid, and I used to hate it so much. She was like, "Hey, Gaylord," and I'm like, "You fucking cunt! Like what? Like, do you have to say things like that? Like put a bitch all on blast just because I love Clueless and, you know, Pink and shit? Pink Ranger." No, I'm playing it up. Oh, okay. That's not in English. Namaste to everybody too. Whoever's in here, whatever energy you're giving me, I'm giving it back tenfold, baby. Give me love, I'm giving you love. Give me hate, I'll be happy to hate you, but I really don't care that much. So go fuck yourself. Alright, Aquarius. What do we got for Aquarius? Mm-hmm. I think, yeah, I am American. I think it's pretty obvious. Hangman for Aquarius. Actually, I think that's the. Oh no, that's Pisces. Aquarius is looking at it from the other side, which Leo is the opposite sign of Aquarius. So, the way I see it with Aquarius is Aquarius starts from the outside in, and Leo starts from the inside out. So we have to make sure that we're like okay within our literal hearts and our body cavity, and then our bodies, and then ourselves, and then the people that are closest to us, that within our house, then our neighborhood, then our community, then social media, and on forth. And Aquarius sees it as the opposite. They look at the community first, then it's just backwards. So we think the same things and we come to the same conclusions, usually Aquarius, but we can rarely ever agree on our methodologies of getting there because they just seem asinine, but our findings seem to be the same if you look at it, Aquarius. Um, so it's just kind of taking a step backward beat to go, okay, tradition's cool too, or the road, um, the road more traveled, or the conventional way is not always the way to. We don't have to reinvent the wheel all the time, so they're the exception to the rule with that. I mean, Aquarius. Any challenges or energies? Two of Cups. So, love hurts, and sometimes it's a good hurt, and it feels like I'm alive. Um, Incubus, Love Hurts. That's your song. Um, it's very Casablanca, Aquarius. It's very Gone with the Wind. I'm gone with the wind, fabulous. I'm gone with the wind, fabulous. Um, whether you like to admit it or not, you want to get taken, you want to get swept up. You know, you want to get your weave all swept up, wrapped up in delicious. You know what I mean by Bing Crosby. You know, have your hair in curlers like Christina, bring me the axe. What's her name? Joan Crawford. Okay. And how does that seem to pan out? This little romance, or this other way of looking at love. Queen of Wands. This is giving me single white female. It's giving me indecent proposal. It's giving me fatal attraction. You see her? She don't fuck around. She got her hair teased and coiffed to the gods, and she's like, "I'ma get my man, no matter if I have to do this shit meta, or whatever. Like put on some adhesives and body parts to look like somebody, but I'm gonna get my man, or I'm gonna get my outcome." So that could be you or the other person. Take it how it resonates. And how do they plan to do that? Or how are you planning to do that? Or what is the best modality to move about in that way? Four of Cups. So this is kind of who had Four of Cups? I think it was Cancer. Was it Cancer? A lot of the same ones are popping up tonight. Why is there Four of Cups there? Are we lying to ourselves? Ooh, 10 of Wands. So we're doing a lot of work. We're slaving over. Okay, so this is what's happening, Aquarius. In order, okay, it had to take us being strung up by a tree to realize that all we wanted was love between him and me. And us, we will always be forever we. And that's when we found out that love is the only answer and the only thing that matters. Fuck everything else. And so we try to suffice by looking like a queen. We want to look like this queen right here because we want to have our status and we want to get our flowers, and we want to be respected for all the shit that we've gone through and that we're probably going to go through and that we've been through. However, that's taking a toll on our daily hobbies, our livelihood, our vocation, whatever, our career. The people that we run into, it's making it very stale, stagnant, and lonely. And it's becoming too much work. It's becoming more work 10 at once than it's worth. And we're getting battened down, and what we need is a card from the Kipper deck. Oh, fuck. My neck is so pinched right now, it's like not even funny. Oh, fuck. God damn it. Okay, I'm not going to use this one because that stupid pathway and the courthouse kit came out again. I think they're juking me. It's just because all the cards are bent. But I'm not going to do you wrong like this. Like that, Aquarius. We're going to send you off correctly. So, how can we be happy with the royalty that we have earned and keep the status that we have while still having our livelihood and getting paid to do what we love and being respected for who we are? How does that work, and how does that fit into love? Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So it says, let your friends help you. It's actually a polite thing. Most people don't think it is, but I know Aquarius, if somebody could understand it, it would be Aquarius, where it's actually polite to let your friends help you because it's the best thing to feel needed or purposeful by being that person somebody can call on. I mean, not a doormat, but entrusting them with something that's so important as your love life or your livelihood or your important things, like, I don't know, like godmother, wills, power of attorney, whatever the hell. And the last thing is codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So, at the same token, your friends are helping you. I could only imagine that your friends are part of the problem and part of the solution. And you're smart enough to know you don't have to eliminate everybody or a certain someone. You just have to eliminate yourself from the equation at the right time. You know? That way it leaves the door open for anything that could happen that's good for you in the future. And you don't have to burn a bridge or close it off. Alright, bitches, on your sweaty ass elbows. Pisces, last one. Oh my god, my neck hurts so bad. Okay. Shit, bitch, I did not expect all this bullshit. My ex was a Pisces. They always get offended by how Leos are passionate, definitely by an Aries, and a Sag, because y'all look crazy as hell compared to a Leo. Earth sign. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces. Earth and water, Earth or Pisces and Earth would go fantastic together because Pisces is very emotional and heartfelt and in their feelings and caring and true to their feelings. And Pentacles are all about practicality and functionality and being there, you know, when it's the time is right. You know what I mean? There's no fluff. It's matter of fact. It's calls it like a season. It's putting more to the table because it's actually putting something physical in that space. Whereas an air sign would put some cryptocurrency bullshit, and a earth sign would put some actual gold. See the difference? There's a huge difference. By the way, fire signs is to do. Earth signs is to have. Water signs is to feel, and air signs is to know. To have, to feel, to know, to do. And we all have to help each other out with those different aspects to everything. But yeah, so what about this earth sign for Pisces? This is your creme de la creme, Ten of Pentacles, Pisces. Your Shakespeare in love. Coming in on the chariot, take you to whisk you away to a better day. Anything else? Okay, way too many. Actually, we're not going to take those. What we're going to do is switch it on over to the Romance Angels cards. So we're going to be cool about that and set that to forget that. Like 50 million cards just came out. And what about after this happy ending with the king coming like a knight in shining armor and whisking away this hoe? I'm getting that movie with Sandra Bullock and the redhead guy, Farfik Nugan. You know, Love Potion number 9. Go watch Love Potion number 9. That's what I'm getting. Could be the Prince of Saudi Arabia. Could be the King of Spain. Could be whoever. The rain and plains stains the grains. No, but what it means is like nobility, worldliness, and worldwide attraction. Like whoever, it's universal and it's there for the taking. And how do we wrap that up into a bow? Let's get one for the Love Angels and we'll be done. All I needed was a love you gave. All I needed was another day. And all I ever knew, only you. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Okay. I thought it was gonna be an easy, like, right away on the chariot. I'm thinking Final Destination, getting on the plane, getting on the freeway. We already know it's the song and dance and what's gonna happen. It's cliche. Let's get more specific. You deserve love, you're lovable. Okay, that's bullshit. I mean, you do, but that's not more specific. Past life relationship, you have known each other in a past life. So, could be a twin flame or an unrequited love, maybe so that you come into, past lives with. I don't know which life number they're on. I think I'm a 6, but they could be a new soul, kind of like that song. I'm a new soul. I am a stranger. All right, and let's get one last card for everybody. That was Pisces. To wrap this all up, I know it's only been fucking 80 minutes, which my voice box feels like it's been jammed in by a bunch of cocky black dicks. You know what I mean? Like, crazy. What do we want to leave them with, universe? What do we want to Mr. Rogers them with? Partnership. Juno. Number 31. And here I leave you with this, Mrs. Doubtfire. Oh my god, it opened up right to the page. Okay. Alright. Here I leave you with this, my dears. The asteroid Juno points out how you may have been trained to choose between love and work, and offers clues on how to balance them instead. You don't have to choose this or that, you can have both. This asteroid was named after the daughter of Saturn, wife of Jupiter, mother of Mars. She is the queen, the organizer of society, and she rules the roost. Think Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. She rules the roost. Juno and Jupiter modeled an uneasy but equal partnership that took a lot of work and had great rewards. Action. In work and love, Juno wants you to trust that you can hold steady your life's path and develop equal partnerships. So get in there and wrestle to make relationships work. Research healthy relationship skills and study negotiation and meditation techniques. Practice respect, communication, love, and conflict resolution. Like a lawyer, like a love lawyer. Like Juno or Jupiter, strive to become two whole, empowered souls who can express their individual potential, work around each other's foibles, and find balance. I don't even know what that word is. Be responsible for your own connection to the creative source, spirit, and your emotions. Don't ask another to carry your heart for you, as it makes it hard for you to accept their unique path. Maybe that's the path thing that was annoying, that little pathway. I think that's what the thing that kept on coming up in all everybody's readings is the path less traveled. Cliche, but true. I walk a lonely road, the only road that I have ever known. Don't know where it goes, but it's only me and I walk alone. If you do so, you can encourage others' growth and exploration along with your own. And a sense of community. If you don't, you can devolve into jealousy and create monsters. If you want to be in a partnership but are not, examine any belief or training that said you have to give up what matters to you in order to have a partnership. It is your choice to work alone. Accept it. If not, expand that view and invite fresh possibilities and new jumping off points. Challenge. If you live out your ambition through your mate or work partner instead of through your own efforts, the situation can devolve into jealousy and manipulation and disempowerment and micromanaging. The gift is true partnership is a spiritual path. It's sacred acts are a practice of healthy relationship skills. The skills begin within. I am done talking. This is the longest I've talked for this long. And I am just spent. Namaste. I'll see you next time. 1, 2, and 3.